If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're
meeting some slut online is the same as having another wife. I was young too in the past. I remember being super young thinking, well, sure, I'm married to Cookie over here. This is Cookie. I married her. And this is how you know when you're doing it, right? This is how brothers do it. They go beat the hoe and have sex with her, right? And then as soon as the sex is over, they go, yeah, you know, you're my wife now. Yeah. Yeah, we married. Oh, yeah, I see I'm Israelite. He's right here on my shoulder. And the hoe go, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, my name is actually Bakar, and we married now because sex is marriage in the Bible. And the hoe goes, I don't know what the hell you talking about, Timothy. And you go, you don't want to be married to me? All right, then. I tried to tell you. Who are you fooling, man? Who you think you fooling? God? The Lord sees what you did. The Lord sees that you knew this woman would not stay with you. And so you just tell her you're an Israelite after you have sex, knowing that she is not a woman that will ever be an Israelite and will respect it. And so you know she's going to leave you. And let me tell you, dummies don't know. Some of those hoes, yeah, I'm Israelite. She's going to go, really? What is that about? Tell me all about it, because I'm staying with you and I'm keying your car and I'm cutting all your clothes up and you're my husband. And you're going to be like, what? You staying? That's going to shock you. Because that whole Cookie going to be like, you an Israelite? What is that? You know what? I'm staying with you. Tell your other wife about me. Matter of fact, I'll call her. I'm gonna tell your other wife about me because you married Cookie today. When am I getting my Hebrew name? When am I getting this? And the Cookie is going to stay with you and call your other wife on the phone and tell her that now you married the Cookie. You're waiting on your Hebrew name, and you're gonna go, damn, this ain't what I thought I was getting myself into.
Backstage. You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawkeye keep that stick locked, loaded boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch. I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK suit solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a whole study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a police hoe. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. That's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawkeye keep that stick locked, loaded boy. boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Command the general get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said, we ain't gonna be on one nigga in the end. Nah, nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn whole ass bitch. Fake ass nigga, too. Dumb ass motherfucker.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know boy, your ass need to stop it, ass you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Wrong with step up, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top. top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hockin' gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves, while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we reject it, we hate it for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatham, Yahweh Shema Tham, Ba Shem Yahushua. Preaching out on Moanga Bar Tuesday night brotherhood class. ISUPK under Commander Johanna since 1969. We've been teaching the truth. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is the chosen people of God. White man is the devil. Bible speaks of. What's up, y'all? Let's clap that up, man. Clap it up for the class. Real talk. We got to get it on tonight. You feel me? Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatham to both of you brothers. You feel me? I see the cover. You ain't got to keep flashing it. You ain't got to keep showing it, man. You ain't got to do that, man. We know 2022 is the best class, man. But now that's another topic. We ain't going to get into that. Hey, y'all both flexing. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? We got the 2025. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all famous. They got y'all mixed up with the Black Panthers. They got the Black Panthers marching. It's y'all. Some of the new Black Panther movement, man. That's definitely copyright infringement. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Absolutely.
But tonight, what we're gonna go over is how the Lord provoked us to jealousy. You feel me? Because it's, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and a lot of people just not understanding. They getting that we Israelites that a lot of people starting to understand that, but they just don't understand like the heathens. Like what was their role? You feel me? And what people got to understand, the heathens' role was there to keep us sharp. You feel me? And as long as we stay sharp, they'll be our servants. But right now, we serving them, and we jealous of them. You feel me? Yeah, go ahead.
I just like it, sir. I did have a question. Can I get a breakdown on the Second Ezra chapter 1 and 24? Just like a simple general breakdown.
Second Ezra 1 and 24.
Come on, sir.
Yeah, we could go to that. Let me see what it say.
I can read it. You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm finna pull it up on the screen.
Come on. Second Ezra chapter 1 and verse 24. It says, "What shall I do unto thee, O Jacob, thou Judah, wouldst not obey me, I will turn me to other nations, and unto those will I give my name, that they may keep my status.
Right. So what you saying, like, is this talking about like going to like heathens? Is that what you mean?
Pretty much. I just wanted a general breakdown, but a lot of fake Israelites and Christians will use this as the promises and the laws and everything will go to all other nations and not just Israel. But yeah, Comic-Con, like that's the general gist of it. But I just wanted like a general breakdown of the other verses.
No. So you got to look at it like you feel. Remember the scripture where it say, "You only have I known of all the nations upon the earth."
Comic-Con.
You got to look at it like just simple as how the Lord just gonna forget about us. You feel me?
Right.
Not so much as like He's giving them the blessing, because that is not nowhere right there where it say that. You feel me? Him turning to other nations is simple as how they ruling over us. You feel me? They ruling over us right now. And that's basically what we got to get into is, how the Lord provoked us to jealousy, using other nations. So no, I wouldn't look at it like that. That's not what it's talking about.
Come.
No, that's definitely not what it's talking about. Like he's going to accept other nations. But he definitely used other nations to make us jealous. Maybe, and that's why I'm going into this topic tonight. Actually, that's why that's so heavy, the spirit that you even had that question. Because a lot of people don't understand like the other nations' role, and it's just to serve. But if we not keeping the laws and commandments, of course, we're gonna be serving them.
Right.
They're gonna be looked at as God. You see, they got white Jesus there. What?
Right.
You hear me? Motherfuckers pray and go to sleep. They can't get white Jesus out their goddamn brain.
Right.
Because they done blasted it in our damn face. You feel me? So I wouldn't look at that one like that. That's just no different than any other scripture where people try to use to say, he's to other nations and stuff like that. This more so about us. The Lord is basically talking about how he's gonna forget about us. You feel me? I wouldn't look at the other nations part like so deep.
So it's like, I appreciate that. Yeah, I just want to, what I'm saying? I didn't know what the class was going to be tonight, but I just had that question. And I just, what I'm saying? That just show how much the Lord add that brotherhood and one body is us, because, you know what I'm saying? Like how that question just do kind of fit into your topic and the way it goes out, you know what I'm saying? Because I already knew that, Sir Slacky. I just wanted the general breakdown of it. You know what I'm saying? Just for not only my records, but you know what I'm saying, just so I have other ammunition to use against people that want to use that against what we teach. Salaki.
Nah, that's heavy real talk. And then you got to know Esdras, of course. I think the whole book of First and Second Esdras is he was talking to an angel. He was pleading with an angel about basically like when. You feel me? Like when is all this stuff gonna stop? When is all blessings gonna come? And stuff like that. So yeah, that's what they're saying. Hey, but if I could, if one of y'all can go to the Baruch 4:1, right there in the Apocrypha, we'll start right there.
You got any room to do it?
I got it.
You got it? Okay, come.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life.
Right. And that's what happened with Adam in the garden. You feel me? He was given the breath of life, and now he was a living soul. You feel me? Instead of just being in the dust. Just like we was before we found the truth, living, doing whatever the hell we thought, was cool to do when really it wasn't. Right. Because we ain't know no better. And now we keeping the law, we keeping the commandments. Now we alive. Now we at peace. You feel me? And like I said, that's why I keep saying that's all anybody ever really want. A lot of people really don't know what they want out of life until you start getting a peace of mind. Right. Or you going through stuff so bad that that's all you would want is a peace of mind. And that's how you get that by keeping the commandments. You feel me?
But such as leave it shall die.
Right, you're gonna die. And it ain't just talking about like a physical death. It ain't saying like if you stop serving God that you're gonna physically die. You feel me? It's spiritual. Just like a crackhead, a dope fiend, somebody that's homeless, you feel me? That just can't get right. You feel me? That's somebody that just the Lord not with. Just like with the scripture the brother just brought out. You feel me? The Lord said he was going to turn away from us, and this is why. He was going to turn from us because we wasn't keeping the commandments.
Right.
Really?
Yes, sir, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when the serpent in the garden said, "Today you should," when the serpent said you should surely die, it wasn't talking about a physical death.
Nah, he was talking about this right here. Well, no, the serpent in the garden, yeah, he was telling her that. That's what he was telling her. But because she didn't die, they thought everything was going to be all good. And of course, they ended up spiritually dying to where they, got kicked out of their homeland, which was the Garden of Eden, which we ain't been back to ever since, except under Solomon for that little time. And then their son died too.
Right.
You feel me? So, yeah, the serpent, yeah, he was finessing her for sure.
Right.
Hey,
but she ended up dying spiritually.
Hey, Slacky, so if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Slacky, I know this is just the beginning, but God damn it, that's just so heavy in the conditions of our people this day. You know what I'm saying? Because we the church has always taught us to that the laws are done away with, Old Testament done away with, and all that, right? But that just go to show how bad of condition blacks and Hispanics are in today, and why we suffer like we suffer. Because if we could just, and that's why we quote unquote are dead today. You know what I'm saying? Because we just damn near lawless people. But if we would turn back to the law of the Most High and actually do and follow those laws, we could come out this hell that we living in.
Right. And that's heavy because a lot of people that's like, they lit right now, they turned up, or what you would say, and really they dead. Like you see all them women half naked, stripping, twerking on the internet all day, thinking, they turned up. Them bitches is dead. You feel me? You see the niggas walking around with the fucking skinny jeans and purses, but they riding in a Lamborghini. Them niggas dead. You feel me? Them niggas not alive. That's why they got to do so many drugs to just get through the day. You feel me?
Right.
Like if you got to do anything just to get through the day, you dead.
Right.
You feel me? Because somebody that's dying need what? Some type of medicine. You feel me? Some type of medication to stay alive. So if you need anything so you can survive, then you really dead. You on your way out. Like real talk.
Come.
That's spiritual. Hey, but if you could, we going all the way to verse 8.
Come, say. Verse 2.
Okay, good.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
Right, take hold of it. That's talking about the commandments. We supposed to take hold of it, because that's what make us better than everybody else. You feel me? But that's what make us better than all these heathens is commandments, because they was given us, as you can see. I mean, you just turn on in there, you see, nobody else is keeping this stuff. Some of the stuff is just practical. You ain't gonna go out and just murder somebody just because you feel like it. You feel me? Well, we know the white man will, but I'm just talking about just regular. These people is just waking up, they eating whatever they want. You feel me? They having sex with whatever they want. They just a lawless people. You feel me? Right. Just a lawless people. And the only way they even knew about how to be civilized was from the Bible.
Right.
You feel me? They did not know nothing about being civilized until they picked up the Bible and read, damn, you supposed to wash up. Damn, you ain't supposed to be eating no damn turtle. You ain't supposed to be eating no mice. You ain't supposed to be having sex with whatever you want. That's when people start to become a little civilized. But until the Bible, they didn't know. And the Bible, that's our records. That was given. It wasn't even given to them.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Right, that thou mayest be illuminated. You feel me? If we take hold of the commandments, we gonna be illuminated. That means lit up. You feel me? That means we're gonna be shining. But the reason why we not shining, the reason why these heathens has become lords over us, all these heathen nations is ruling over us, is because we ain't taking hold of the commandments. And of course, black people, we looking for like a sign. We looking for some sign or something physical to make us keep the commandments. Us just keeping the commandment, we feel like, man, Come on, stop it, man. You can't be serious. You know, that's why to be in here, you gotta have hella faith. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like, so for me, don't they say we lit now?
Yeah, we lit. This is black people talk.
Right.
It's a black man's book. This ain't white people book. They don't understand none of this shit. A white motherfucker be walking around saying, yeah, I'm illuminated. Get your dumb ass out of here. Put some sunscreen on and walk around saying I'm illuminated by Jesus. That's not what it's talking about. It's a vibe you give off. You hear me? Like, no, for real though. When we keeping the commandments, we give off a vibe that it just attract everybody. You know, it make everybody want to know what the hell is up. What the hell is up with this person?
Right.
You know, even at your slave, like they happen in my slave all the time. I walk around, everybody be down on their luck, down and out. Everybody sad and miserable. They in the break room looking like they ready to commit a Columbine. I'm like, shit, let me get up out of here. Y'all look like y'all a little stressed out. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Verse 3. Give not that honor unto another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We give all our honor to another. We giving it to the other nations. You hear me? We giving everything to the so-called white man. We think the white man is the reason why we prospering, why we doing good, and that's because, of course, the civil rights leaders. Mm-hmm. You hear me? They single-handedly destroyed the black neighborhood to where now, whenever the white man give us a crumb, we thanking him for it. You know, we don't see the white man as our enemy because of this crumb he keep giving us. You know, the drugs, the liquor, you feel me? All the stuff that we in slavery we couldn't even do unless he said so.
Right.
You know, so now anytime we do good, we give the honor to him. We stand up for the goddamn Pledge of Allegiance. Them niggas about to play in the Super Bowl on Sunday. They all finna be standing up, pledging allegiance, and that's basically giving honor to another. You the athlete, you the one with this amazing skill, but you standing up giving the honor to Donald Trump. Because you know that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna point the camera to Trump, then the players, then back to Trump. They do it every time. And they did it at the college football championship. It's number of black people on the field. Number of blacks and Hispanics on the field. We give all our honor to another. We supposed to be giving it to the Most High. Instead, we giving it to a strange nation. You feel me? Our strength, we giving it over to a strange nation every day, every time we wake up. And the Lord hate that. The Lord hate that. But the reason why we doing it is because he provoked us to jealousy for not keeping the commandments.
Verse 4. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known to us.
Right, happy are we. Things that are pleasing to God are made known to us. Keeping the command is that simple. You feel me? People thinking it's rocket science, like, damn, how do we get out of this situation? How do we fix ourselves? It's keeping the commandments. That's why we going to Houston. You feel April 4th. You feel me? That's why we go to the Passover every year. That's why we travel all around the Midwest going to speak. You feel me? Going to camp. You feel me? But wait, man, clap it up for y'all for this last camp season. I want to clap it up for y'all because I don't think we missed a camp. Like real, and the only camp we did miss, we went up to Lexington, and then it went viral. Talking about the IUIC.
Right.
Like, damn, I'm keeping it real though. But that's what we in it for. You feel me? Because the things that please God have been made known to us. You feel me? And yeah, a lot of people just want to be rich and famous. That everybody grow up wanting to be a ball player or a rapper or just living in a mansion. But we know what please God, and don't none of that stuff please God. You feel me? Now, if you happen to end up in that situation righteously, then most high in Christ. But we know that that's not what pleasing God. Pleasing God is keeping the commandments. Right. And that's what this brother is basically. That's all he's breaking down. And that's what we need to do, because this has been a problem throughout generations of how do we fix our condition. And it's the same answer.
Verse 5. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel.
Right, you go ahead.
Verse 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath. You were delivered unto the enemies.
Right, and that's why we were sold to the nations. Who was sold? If you just could think about it right off the top of your head, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The East Indians weren't never sold. When the hell they got sold? You feel me? When the damn Arabs ever got sold? You feel me? This is talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We the ones were sold. We were sold to the other nations, and it wasn't for our destruction. That's why we still here. That's why they can't get rid of us. You know, they keep trying, they keep coming up with all type of different tactics, and it just don't work. You know, they got abortion clinics in every neighborhood, still here, still having new babies left and right. No matter how many of them they kill, we still here. Because this is not the point. You know, the Lord didn't put us here so we can go extinct. You know, he put us here because we made him mad. And every time we make the Lord mad, he's going to deliver us to our enemies, which is another proof that the white man is not your friend. Because that's who we were sold to. You know, the Arabs had a part in it, the Jewish man, the so-called white man, the Africans. These nations is not your friends. These is your enemies, man. These your natural born enemies, all these people that had a hand in us being sold. Because that's what the Bible say. That's all we could do is just repeat what the Bible say. You know? And that's what the Bible say, that we were sold to the nations. We were delivered to our enemies. These other nations is our enemies. They're not our friends. We should have never, ever tried to join with them. That set us back another 150 years.
Verse 7. For you provoked him that made you by sacrifice unto devils.
Right, sacrificing unto devils. You going to church, you sacrificing unto devils. You going to the Muslim mosque, you sacrificing unto devils. You in any type of religion, you're worshiping the devil. That's what you're doing, and you provoking God. You provoking him to destroy you. You feel me? That's what you're doing. If you serving any other God but the Most High in heaven, you provoking him to kill you. Or at least, or if not kill you, put you in such a bad situation that you don't do nothing but cry out for him. You don't do nothing but look for him somewhere. And that's how we found the truth, looking for God somewhere. We didn't find it in the church. It wasn't in the Muslim mosque. Then we found it in the ISUPK and the Comanche Army.
Right. And not unto God.
Right. Not unto God. We supposed to be sacrificing to God. Instead, we sacrifice it to the devil. We celebrating Christmas. Some of you niggas about to celebrate damn Valentine's Day. You feel me? That bitch got 5 different niggas about to bring her flowers. She playing Ring Around the Rosie on who she staying with that night. You feel me? Like real time. Nigga don't know who the hell she staying with. Nigga hoping his gift was good enough for her to call him back. That's sacrificing unto devil, worshiping sex. That's all you doing on Valentine's Day. You worshiping a woman's ass and you worshiping lustful sex.
Right.
And that's all we've been doing in this place, is sacrificing unto devils.
Verse 8. Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought ye up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that had nursed you.
Right. We forgot the everlasting God. And then the reason why this kingdom's so wicked, though, is because this the only kingdom we ever been in slavery in that made us lose our identity. So we really forgot God for real this time and just started doing whatever the white man said. Whatever holiday, whatever custom or culture, we just started following out them, doing whatever he did. You feel me? And it grieved Jerusalem, because Jerusalem was like a mother to us. That's our homeland. You feel me? That's what we were supposed to be. You feel me? It nursed us since we left out of Egypt. Since we left out of Egypt, we've been there trying to get it right. You feel me? Trying to get it right. That's the Garden of Eden where the Lord wanted us at from the beginning. And we just never did right by it, you know? That's like you got a good ass mother. They got a home for you, a nice home set up. You got gold, you got diamonds, you got oil, you got everything you need to prosper. and then you just keep wanting to go to the other side of town. You want to go to the neighbor's house and do what the neighbor's doing. You feel me? It's a lot echo. Somebody probably just got to cut that other phone down. It's a little echo. But yeah, though. But that's Jerusalem. Jerusalem was like a mother to us, and we just basically kept wanting to go to the neighbor's house and kick it. And that's just so disrespectful because the Lord set up everything for us there, even all the way, like I said, from the beginning with Adam and Eve, and we decided to just rebel over and over again. Real talk. Yeah, so you could drop that. If one of y'all could go to Ezekiel 31:2.
Come.
Hey, and if any of y'all got anything or any precepts on this topic, y'all can bring that out too. Real talk.
Come, sir.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 31, verse 2. Son of man, speak unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and to his multitude, whom art thou like in thy greatness?
Right. Whom art thou like in that greatness? Just like Trump. You feel me? See, we've been through this plenty of times, being under these wicked kings and in their kingdom. You feel me? And all their kingdoms have one thing in common, that they fall flat on their face. You feel me? They fall flat on their face because Trump think he great. He think he God right now. Just like Pharaoh did. Just like the king of Assyria, the king of Babylon. They all thought they was God. They thought they was untouchable. And then you looked up and it was no more. It was a tourist attraction. Reading about it in a history book. You go ahead. We're going all the way to verse 11.
And so, like I said, if I could,
yeah, go ahead.
What makes Trump so heavy is that he's cracking down on so-called illegals, and his family was illegal immigrants.
Right. His family and his wife.
Right.
His wife, I don't know if she was illegal, but she sounded illegal. She sounded like a motherfucker that kidnapped her and brought her to America and just threw her ass out the trunk. You feel me? Like she sounded like one of them motherfuckers on that movie Taken.
She definitely ain't from here.
Real talk.
She definitely ain't from here.
Yeah, she definitely ain't. That accent is terrible. That bitch sound like she reading off a prompter every time she talk. Man, she ain't got no flavor. None at all.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 31, verse 3. Behold, the Assyrian was a cedar in Lebanon with fir branches and with the shadow and shroud.
Right. So he's telling the Pharaoh of Egypt, like, damn, who was thou in thy greatness? The Assyrians was a cedar in Lebanon with fair branches. The Assyrians was great. You feel me? They was tall, prospering. You feel me? That's the metaphor. They was tall. They was of stature. You feel me? Like you see, like a big ass tree that can't get cut down. That's what he's comparing them to. Like they strong with fair branches, which mean they got cities. They got armies.
And of a high stature, and his top was amongst the thick boughs.
Right, and his top was among the thick boughs. The boughs that's like the main tree branch. You feel me? Then you got the other little ones that spring out from that main one. And that's what it's saying. Like this is just like America. You feel me? America is like a thick bow. And then they got a bunch of other, what they call that? The allies. You feel me? They got their other allies that depend on them. You feel me? But America right now is that thick bow.
Verse 4. The waters made him great. The deep set him up on high with her rivers running round about his plants.
Right. And the rivers and the water, that's just talking about like the trade, the wealth, the influence. You feel me? Because like America is running like waters right now. You feel me? With trade. The trade that's going through, that has to go through America is the only reason why some of these countries is even rich right now. See Trump with the tariffs. See how he did with the tariffs, because they run the trade right now. They that river. It's like it's an echo again. Yeah, they that trade though. America is that trade. They that river right now. It's like Assyria was.
And send out her little rivers unto all the trees of the field.
Right, and this is a metaphor also you can use a precept for, like, you know, the trees in the Garden of Eden. That it was talking about people. You feel me?
Okay. Verse 5. Therefore his height was exalted above all the trees of the field.
Right, and that's America right now. But of course he's talking to the king of Egypt. You feel me? He's just letting him know, like, nigga, this what you doing is nothing new. And that's what we doing in the UPK. We going out to teach, and we telling white people what's going on in America ain't nothing new. You feel me? Assyria was high in stature. Egypt, Babylon, Rome, Greece, they was high in stature. You know, everybody was depending on them for wealth, for trade, influence, all that. They was high and mighty too.
And his bows were multiplied, and his branches became long because of the multitude of waters when he shot forth.
Right, he shot forth. And that's happening right now. You feel me? Trump's trying to multiply America's bows. That's why he's trying to get Greenland. He just went into Venezuela. You feel me? This is something that the wicked have always done. They couldn't have enough. They couldn't just have their kingdom. They got to spread out and put their influence on other kingdoms. You know, that's why they went into the Middle East. That's why they had all these different wars they was having, because they have to spread out and put their influence into the earth. Otherwise, they feel like they losing.
Verse 6. All the fowls of the heaven made the nest in his bow.
Right, and yeah, everybody coming unto America is a melting pot. You know, just like Assyria, Egypt, Rome, all that stuff was a melting pot. It's just the white people was the ruling class. In Egypt, the Africans was the first class citizens, though. But all them nations, them kingdoms, was just a melting pot. It was a mixture of a bunch of people was there. Because they laid their nest there, because it was wealth there. It was influence.
And under his branches did all the beasts of the field bring forth their young.
Yeah. Yep.
And under his shadow dwell all great nations.
Right, under his shadow. Right now, America shadows all these nations. All these nations is under America's shadow. Trump just went to the United Nations and said, we the reason why y'all even is still standing. We paid for the United Nations. You feel me? We paid for that. Because Trump feels like even the European Union is under his shadow.
Verse 7. Thus was he in his greatness, in the length of his branches, for his root was by great waters.
Right. And that's just saying, like, they have great influence. You hear me? On the world, which they do. But he's explaining to the king of Egypt that you're not the first one to do this. This has happened plenty of times before.
Verse 8. The cedars in the garden of God could not hide him. The fir trees would not light his boughs, and the chestnut trees would not light his branches. Now, any tree in the garden of God was like unto him in his beauty.
Right. But these trees, they couldn't hide from God. You feel me? The wickedness and all the stuff they doing, it couldn't hide from the Lord.
Verse 9.
Keep going.
Okay. I have made him feared by the multitude of his branches, so that all the trees of Eden that were in the garden of God envied him.
Right, and that's what it was supposed to happen. You feel me? All the trees were supposed to envy us, but of course they didn't, because we sinned against the Lord. You feel me? They were supposed to envy us but we sinned against the Lord, and then now you got these other nations, they ruling. You feel me? They doing their thing, and then now everybody envying them.
Verse 10. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast lifted up thyself in height, and he has shot up his top among the thick boughs, and his heart is lifted up in his height.
Right, and he did. You feel me? All these nations, the Lord will let them rise up, man. He'll let everybody envy them, and then that's when he's gonna bring them down. That's what these kingdoms don't know. They don't know that once they get lifted up that high like that, they about to fall. You feel me? What happened when a tree get too big? They cut it down and yell timber.
Right.
You feel me? And that's what's about to happen to all these trees in the garden. There's everybody's envying. When they supposed to be envying us, but they not. Because we can't keep the commandments to save our goddamn life. You feel me? And all these trees, they lifted their head up. You feel me? They done lifted their head up, turned their nose up.
And Slacker, sir, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
For everybody in the back of the bus, them trees is of the nations, right?
Right.
Okay. Verse 11. I have therefore delivered him into the hand of the mighty one of the heathen. He shall surely deal with him. I have driven him out for his wickedness.
Right. And that's a fact. You feel me? That's a fact. But what the whole point of this is, these trees, a lot of people don't know, is like in the Garden of Eden, when they talk about the trees in the midst of the garden, it was talking about the other nations. You feel me? It was talking about the other nations the whole time. A lot of people thinking this just tree, they don't understand the metaphors from the Garden of Eden. You feel me? But it's just talking about the trees, like family trees. Like it was just talking about with Assyria. It was just all these different nations. You feel me? Like family trees. Just like people use today. They use that metaphor today. Like when people go to a family reunion, they have a tree, and on the different branches, it'd be different last names and stuff like that.
Right. And so, like I said, if I may,
yeah, you go ahead.
They think the fruit of the garden was the apple.
Right. They think that,
and
they don't say nothing about an apple, right?
And they're not knowing that the trees, like you said, it's a family tree.
Yeah, that's a fact. Real talk. And that's what he's telling Pharaoh. That look, the king of Egypt, he's telling them like, man, this happened before. You feel me? And you're gonna be destroyed just like they was. You feel me? All right, so yeah, we could drop that. We could go to Job 31 and 33.
It's like I said, 32.
Job 31 and 33.
Okay. The book of Job, chapter 31, verse 33. If I cover my transgressions as Adam, by hiding mine iniquity in my bosom.
Right, because that's what Adam did. You feel me? Adam, when he transgressed, he tried to hide. He had to hide amongst the trees in the garden. You know, he put on fig leaves, which is basically putting on their culture, so he could hide from what he did. And that's not what Job is doing. You feel me? He's saying like he's kind of defending himself in his situation that he was going through. And he's saying like, if I covered my transgressions as Adam, because he didn't cover his transgressions like Adam. He would on his sleeve, like people would say. You know, he would on his sleeve, just letting it be known. And that's why everybody thought he did some type of sin. From seeing all the stuff he was going through, he never tried to hide it. Go ahead, we're going all the way to 36.
Hey, it's like I said, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that where you get the expression we're hard on your sleeve?
I don't really know if that's where it come from, but I'm pretty sure that all that stuff be old and mixed and used in different ways for sure. But I can't say if that's where that's come from. But I'm pretty sure that slang is probably really as old as dirt.
Verse 34. Did I fear a great multitude, or did the contempt of families terrify me?
Right, because that's
that
what
I kept
happened.
Silence.
Right, because that's what happened with Adam. You feel me? They ate from the tree of good and evil, and then now they wanted to. It was like peer pressure, where they wanted to be like everybody else. You know, they wanted to do what everybody else was doing. And Job was saying, like, ain't no families terrifying me. You know, they ain't terrifying me. I'm gonna serve the Lord, regardless of what I'm going through.
Right. That I kept silence and went not out of the door.
Right, and hid, you know. Instead like when he got the boils on, you know, when all his children died, you know, his wife told him to curse God and die. He still didn't hide inside the crib. You know, he didn't try to hide from what he was going through so people wouldn't know.
Verse 35. Oh, that one will hear me. Behold, my desire is that the Almighty would answer me.
Right, that because, like I said, he's defending himself like a defense attorney. You feel me? Like a defense attorney, he's saying like now that the Almighty would hear me. You know, because he won't answers for why he going through what he going through.
And then mine adversary had written a book.
Right, they written a book. Like he wants to know, you know, what he did wrong. You know, just like I said, when you go to court and they got to read you everything you done. You know, they got to say all the charges that they got against you. And that's what he's saying. Like my adversary, he's talking about God, because he feel like that he's done something wrong, but he just don't know. So he just want to know, what is it? You feel me? What is it that I've done? With that the Almighty would answer me. You feel me? Because what you got to understand is that you gonna get tested. You feel me? But being tested don't give you a right to not curse the Lord. Go serve other nations. Go be like other nations. You lost. If you start going through some stuff like Job, you got to be just like how he was. You feel me? And you got to still keep the commandments, still serve the Lord, still go outside. Don't hide it. You feel me? Don't try to hide it. Go outside. Go around the brothers, go around the sisters. Don't try to hide what you're going through. That ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. It ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse trying to run and hide from it. You feel me?
Verse 36. Surely I would take it upon my shoulder.
Right.
And bind it as a crown to me.
Right. And he's talking about whatever he's done wrong. You know? Basically saying like, I'm gonna own up to it.
Right.
You know, whatever I've done wrong, I'm gonna own up to. I'm gonna wear it like a crown. You feel me? I just would like to know what I have done, because Job was going through so much torment. He lost, like I said, he lost his children. You know, he lost all his wealth, and he was just going through it. You know, just like a regular black motherfucker today. But the only difference between Job ain't did nothing wrong. You know, Job ain't did nothing wrong, and he still stuck with the Most High. So we ain't got no excuse. You know, or we could be like Adam. You feel me? We could be like Adam and we could hide it, or we could be like Job and just wear it like a crown. It is what it is. Yeah, I went through this. I did that. I'm good though. You feel me? Niggas motherfucker make mistakes. Shit, I'm gonna fall and get right back up.
Right.
You know, and that's how we gotta be definitely in this place, because Satan got so many damn tricks. He got so many damn tricks, and man, motherfucker gonna have to lose some battles, but we gotta win the war at the end. You feel me? All right, we drop that. Let's go to Genesis 34 and 1.
Come on, say. The book of Genesis, chapter 34, verse 1. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, was she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land.
Right, and that's what we gotta understand too, though. The sisters is oppressed right with us, you know. The sisters is oppressed white with us, and they have temptations as well. You know, they provoke to jealousy too. That's why you see them wearing blonde wigs. You know,
Right.
blonde wigs. They trying to light their skin. You even see some of they dumbass like Serena Williams and try to go get it with a white dude. You feel me? All that is because the Lord provoked us to jealousy. Because we didn't want to keep the commandments. We didn't want to serve him. Or we didn't want to be like Job and go through something and just take it like a man. You know, take it like a woman for the sisters. Instead of that, we chose to just give in to temptation. And what she done, she went out to see what the daughters of the land was doing. This is Africans. This sister is one of the children of Israel. You know, this is one of their sisters, and she wanted to go see what the Africans was doing. You know, she wanted to just go have fun. That's basically what she did. She just wanted to go have fun. It's not a big deal. I'm just gonna go to the club. I'm gonna go to the strip club, go twerk. You feel me? Go leave with a nigga, one night stand. It'll be all good. Ain't no big deal. You feel me? One whole time that was a very big deal, because that's the spirit that's on a lot of sisters today, that they just want to go see what the daughters of the land is doing. You know, and that's because the Lord provoked us to jealousy, including our sisters. You go ahead. We're going all the way to verse 5.
Come, verse 2. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her and lay with her and defiled her.
Right. So she just happened to run into the prince. You know, she just happened to run into the prince, and then he took her and married her. You feel me? He took her and had sex with her, because a bitch being a gold digger is nothing new.
Right.
The bitch ain't just happened to run into the prince. She knew exactly where the hell the prince was gonna be at.
Right.
Just like the sisters right now today, they know exactly where the niggas is getting money is gonna be.
Right.
And the nigga gonna happen to see her, and she's just gonna happen to get in his car. He gonna happen to take her to the crib and lie with her in old English. You know, I wanted to say something else, but you know, we gotta be, you know, grammatically correct sometimes. Real talk. But nah, she knew what she was doing. She went where all the bitches was at, where the niggas that got money at. And then she made the prince see her, and then now all of a sudden she end up in his motherfucking bed. Because she just wanted to have fun. A lot of us, so that what they'll tell you. I was just having fun. We just living life right now. Hot girl summer.
Like
all that is because the Lord provoked them to jealousy. Y'all, you go ahead.
If I may, so what they say, I was young back then. I was, you know.
Come on, man, stop it. That's it. I'm just young, just have fun. Don't be so serious. Ain't that what the old women used to say? Don't be so serious about that guy.
Right.
Basically, go have sex with a bunch of men.
Right.
Man, we was terrible, man. We had some terrible ass parents. Because I've heard a few mothers say that to their daughters. You know, like, don't be so serious. Just go fuck whoever the hell you want.
You got to find out what you like, right?
You got to find out what you like. Man, good night. Man, look, that's what I'm saying, man. We provoke the Lord to jealousy, and we wonder why we in this situation we in. We wonder why we in this condition. Come on, man, stop it.
Verse 3. And his soul clave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob. And he loved the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel.
Right. So she put herself in that position where she could see this prince. He had sex with her, and then now he want to marry her after the fact. You feel me? But that's not our culture. Our culture is, you know, you got to court, pay a dowry. The father got to approve all this before you have sex with her. But that's not African culture. That's not heathen culture. You feel me? Sex is nothing to the heathens. Sex is extracurricular activity. You can have as much sex as you want, then you can go settle down and get married on paper. That's their culture. That's how they move. You know, but that's not our culture. Our culture, the sex is that is the marriage.
Right.
You feel me? That is the wedlock.
Verse 4. And Shechem spake unto his father Hamor, saying, "Get me this damsel to wife."
Right.
Verse 5. And Jacob heard that he had defiled his daughter. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field. And Jacob held his peace until they were come.
Right. And Jacob, he held his peace because he was trying to figure out what the hell he about to do. Because he got 12 sons that is going to be furious. But they don't have an army. You hear me? They don't have an army to fight up against this king. You feel me? The only thing they had was the one true power of the living God. But Jacob was thinking carnally like, shit. That's why he held his peace like, damn, this is bad. This is bad, but we moving through their land. This is they land that we in. He's a prince. I mean, this could end bad for us. And then, of course, we ain't got time to read the whole thing. But if you keep going, it'll talk about that. He'll say that. After his sons end up killing all of them, you feel me? The prince, the king, and all their men is gonna talk about how he told them like, why would y'all do this? Because what if they kill me and kill all us, and then it won't be no more of us left? You feel me? But of course, that ain't end up what happening, and they end up moving forward from that shit. But the point of this, bringing this out, was just that the daughters of Israel is provoked too, jealousy too. You feel me? They provoked the jealousy too because they ain't keep the commandments just like we did. And now they out here fucking blonde wigs. Half of them is prostitutes. I ain't gonna even say half. About 75% of black women is prostitutes. They just ain't on the corner. It's a little more sophisticated. They got the internet. They got Instagram and, shit like that. Snapchat. I think you send a message on Snapchat, delete after you read it.
I think she said that, right? It's
just a little more sophisticated, like real talk. But yeah, provoke the jealousy. The Lord did that to us because we ain't want to keep the commandments. Real talk. So yeah, you could drop that. You could go to Judges 14 and 1.
Come on, son. The book of Judges, chapter 14, verse 1. And Samson went down to Timnath and saw a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, we still trying to get to where we supposed to be as far as ruling, and the Philistines is in our land. We was going to war with the Philistines, like goddamn, since we got out of Egypt. King David went through many wars, with the Philistines and stuff like that. So right now, this is Samson. Samson was prophesied to be born and to free us under the hands of the Philistines. That was whole mission. You feel me? And this nigga, he just like any fucking big, strong ass, dumbass athlete. You feel me? That's how you gotta look at Samson. He like a big, strong ass athlete like The Rock or motherfucking one of them big ass football players or something. You feel me? And you want to get you a motherfucking white girl. You feel me? You got all this strength and power the Lord gave you, and your dumb ass want to go marry a heathen. You feel me? And it's all because of power. It's all because of jealousy. There's no other reason you would want to do that. But they was underneath the Philistines. They was being oppressed. We being oppressed by all these other nations. So the same way we want their daughters now, and of course I'm talking about brothers in the world. Samson, he wanted a daughter of the Philistines. You feel me? It's all about power. And you getting a woman, you feel like you getting a glimpse of that power. Like real time. That's where the lust come from. From wanting a heathen woman, you thinking you getting a glimpse of their power when you really not.
It's like I said, but the Philistines was Africans, right?
Yeah, they was Africans. If I ain't mistaken, I did some research. I think they South Africans, but I don't know that it is. You know how history is. You feel me? How you get some to say this, then another say that. So I ain't gonna really stand on it. But I seen some that said that the Philistines was the South Africans today. But that's
like
what they
Nelson
might
Mandela in there.
Yeah, Nelson Mandela and them. I seen some that said that. I just gotta find the source again. It was a while ago. But they for sure Africans at the end of the day. That's a fact. The children of sons of Ham. But you go ahead. We're going all the way to verse 3.
Come, verse 2. And he came up and told his father and mother and said, I've seen a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines, and now therefore get her for me to wife.
Right. He's adamant about it. He's adamant about it. Wanting these heathen women's it's jealousy, nigga. You jealous of these people, man. Let's just keep it real. Let's stop acting like these damn white women is so damn fine that you just gotta have her. Nigga, you jealous of they people. You know, you jealous of their wealth, man. And why did that happen? Because we didn't want to keep the commandments. We didn't want to do what God said to do. So since we didn't, he provoked us to jealousy. And now we want they damn women, risking our life to have sex with they women. Then there's 65% of the lynchings was because of a nigga fucked a white girl.
Oh, it's
a nigga fucked a white girl and the bitch ain't want to come clean. She said, nah, he raped me.
Right.
Instead of just confessing that you would rather have sex with a black man than the white dude. Instead of you just keeping it real, now all these black people got to die because of a nigga lust for a white woman.
Right. Verse 3. Then his father and his mother said unto him, Is there never a woman amongst the daughters of thy brethren? Or among all my people?
Right. So that's what his mother say. See, you know, nowadays mothers get a bad rap, you know, and that's of course because of the civil rights movement, the war on drugs, you know, the feminist movement, all that stuff the white man did to our sisters. You feel me? But back then, women had some sense, man. Like real talk. And his mother and his father, they like, nigga, out of all the daughters of thy brethren, which is like my brethren and all my people. Now, what does that make sense? You feel me? Why y'all think that they said it like that though? The daughters of my brethren or among my people. Because that's real significant. You know, it might go over some people's head.
It's like, sir, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you go back before the civil rights movement, like if you go into if our grandparents and great grandparents, they used to say, if she can't use a home, if she can't use a comb, don't bring her home.
Hey, now that's old school.
Yeah,
you hear me? That's old school. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I think you mistook what I meant. That was now if you so from what you think I was asking, that's a good answer. But what I'm saying is this scripture when it say, is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren or among thy people? What is they trying to tell him? That's what I was meant though. Like, what are they trying to say when they use that phrase?
So is it a question?
No. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. This is not a question, but I'm asking a question. They make a statement.
Or is it rhetorical?
Okay, I'm gonna break it down just for time's sake. So when they saying, is there never a woman among thy daughters of thy brethren or among thy people? It's kind of like a statement more so than a question, but they just saying because he's a Danite. That's what they mean when they talk about of thy brethren. Or among all thy people is talking about all the other tribes. Because you know, most of the tribes, they mixed in just with each other.
Right.
You know, but it wasn't unlawful for them to mix only the Levites. The Levites was the only ones that couldn't mix with the other nations. I mean, you could, but it was the custom was for the Levites to mix with each other for the priesthood. So that's what she's saying, like out of the tribe of Dan or even all the rest of the tribes, because we got all these different flavors. She like all these different flavors, you know. You got so many flavors to choose from, but then yet you choose what? Go ahead, finish reading.
That thou goest to take a wife of an uncircumcised Philistine.
Right, an uncircumcised Philistine, an unclean Philistine. So instead of all these 12 tribes you could choose from, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you choose to go get with a white girl with blonde hair with a flat ass. You go choose a musty ass African woman that don't wash up, that's trying to feed you fufu in the middle of the night. You wake the bitch up and say, hey, can you go fix me a sandwich? She come with some fufu. You hear me? Like, nah, nigga, that ain't the Lord. That come on, man, stop. We moving backwards. You know, we moving backwards, and all that is because we've been provoked to jealousy. That we would not choose one of the 12 tribes of Israel, but we will choose an African or an East Indian with a unibrow or a goddamn Chinese woman. Hurry up and buy. You feel me? We'll choose one of them, but we won't choose one of the daughters of Israel. The only reason why it would be is because of jealousy. There's no other way on this planet you would not pick a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian woman, but choose an uncircumcised heathen, you know, to marry. Real talk.
And Samson said unto his father, get her for me, for she pleases me well.
Right. He don't give a damn about none of that. He said, get me this heathen woman, man. You hear me? It's nothing but a demon that will make you say some shit like that. When your parents telling you, like, look, you got 12 tribes to choose from. And you got the tribe of Dan, and you got 12 other tribes. You don't want none of them? I could go find you one. You're like, nigga, I ain't trying to have none of that. Go give me this African. You hear me? Go give me this damn African. Dr. Umar might be from the tribe of Dan. It sounds like some shit he'll say. The king, what do you say? King Kong of consciousness. Stupid as hell. Real talk. But yeah, you can drop that. You go to Ecclesiastes 7 and 9 if you could. Up in the Old Testament. 7 and 29. I think I said 9.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 9. Lo, this only have I found, that God hath made men upright, but they have sought out many inventions.
Right. That's a fact. God made man upright. You feel me? God made us to be exactly how we supposed to be. But these heathen nations, they keep seeking out many inventions. You feel me? They keep trying to, what they say, reinvent the wheel.
Right.
You know? God made us exactly how we supposed to be. And it's not good enough to them because they want to be like us. You know? They want to be like us physically. And they can't. You know? They see Michael Jordan, LeBron James flying through. They want to be like that, but they can't. Feel me? That's why they keep coming up with many different inventions. They keep trying to find different ways to be like us. They keep inventing all type of pills and all type of steroids and all kind of stuff that you got to take when we just this way naturally. You know? The Lord made us perfect naturally. And these people just can't understand how we could be so perfect, you know? We got the melanin is built inside our skin. These people can't even stand in the sun, so they got to what? Invent sunscreen. You know? They keep coming up with many inventions. God made us perfect. He made us upright. You know, he made us exactly how we're supposed to be, but the so-called white man keep coming up with different type of inventions because he's not. You know? And this is the person that we jealous of.
Right.
You know? We jealous of him. We trying to straighten our hair to look like his, all kind of weird shit. You know? Because the Lord, he made us upright. He made us exactly how we're supposed to be. But these heathens, they the ones ain't right. That's the problem. It ain't nothing wrong with us. They ain't right.
Right.
They'll never be on our level. That's why they're going to keep coming up with many inventions. They're going to keep thinking of different ways to try to be better than us. The biggest invention was the damn integration. The biggest invention was to get us to integrate. So now, if they got more money than us, then of course everybody gonna be carnally looking at it as if they better. Because they got more money. They got better, they got nicer cars, nicer houses, nicer neighborhoods, better schools. This is the length the white man gotta go to make himself look like he better than us. He gotta purposely tear down your schools and make his better.
Right.
Right.
You know, he gotta give you all of the worstest parts of the city, and then he make his better. He make your streets, got potholes all in it.
Right.
Speed humps, all kind of dumbass shit.
Right.
You go to his neighborhood, it's all smooth and nice.
Right.
Go to your neighborhood, it's railroads and highways, all hunking cars all night because of the damn railroads and the highways don't never stop. Go to his neighborhood, it's nice and peace and quiet.
Right.
You know, he keep coming up with inventions. He keep coming up with ways to make himself upright because he not, you know. And this is the person that we keep being jealous of. The only way that could happen is the Lord is making that happen. You know? The Lord is making that happen. This man does have no power, but what the Lord give him. And that's only because we sin. Real talk. You could drop that. Go to Esther 3 and 8.
Okay. The book of Esther, chapter 3, verse 8. And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed amongst the people in all the provinces of thy kingdom.
Right, hold on, wait. So, of course, I know y'all know, but this is when we was in slavery in Persian and the Medes. You feel me? I'm right though. The Persian and the Medes, right? That what it was?
Come on, sir.
Because this is what we about to do. Esther, we about to go into this coming up, the Feast of Purim. Okay. Clap it up for the Feast of Purim. Clap it up for that. Where the Lord killed more heathens. You hear me? For us. That's crazy. All our feast days is about somebody dying.
Right.
All our feast days is about somebody had to die for messing with us, man.
Right.
Like real time. You celebrating Christmas, giving gifts to a tree. But that's another topic. But anyway, yeah. So he's saying like out of all the provinces, it's a people that's dispersed. You know, they scattered. And of course, King Ahasuerus, the Persians and the Medes had 127 provinces, which is that's like the size of Canada, I think. You know, it was humongous amount of land that they had. You feel me?
And their laws are diverse from all the people.
Right, and the laws are diverse from all the people because, like I said, the laws and commandments is what make us different. You know, that's what make us special than everybody else is keeping the laws and commandments. That's what's gonna make us better. That's our superpower. Us keeping the laws and commandments, it gives us a sense of a superpower compared to these people. You know, it's gonna make us 10 times better than these people. And it ain't just because we not eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. It's because we doing what the Lord said. So because we doing what the Lord said, he's going to put us above these people. He's going to make us better than them in every aspect of life because we keeping the commandments. You feel me? It's not like a damn Green Lantern ring where you could just do all types of superpowers and shit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying keeping the laws the Lord is going to make us better than these people. You know, anything that they do, we're going to do better. And that's what the Haman is saying. Haman was a white man. You know, he was a white man, but he was like the vice president to the king of Persian and the Medes. And he hated us because he didn't like us because he knew who we were. And he knew about what happened to his family, how his family got killed, you know, by King Saul and all them. Because King Saul was ordered to go kill his whole family. You feel me? Because he was an Amalekite from a certain family that thought it was cool to kill our old and young when we came out of Egypt. You know, we're going to that more in the Feast of Purim. But he's telling the king of Persia, like, look, man, these people is different. You know, they different than all the people of the land. He wanted us dead.
That's like, sir, if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
You saying it's the laws that make us different?
Yeah.
If I could, sir, let a Pan-African tell it, it's a melanin to make us different.
Nah. Nope. It can't be the melanin because everybody got melanin but the white man.
Right.
So that means everybody's great.
Right.
Well, I guess we all equal.
Right.
They did say Africa is the body where the first man was found. Looking at it. I seen that on Boys in the Hood. I don't even know if that's true.
Nigga, I'm from Christian Mafia.
Right. You feel me? I seen that on Boys in the Hood. I don't even think that's true. But no, real talk. It's definitely the laws that make us better. Because Africans don't keep the laws. They wasn't given the law. The East Indians wasn't given the law. None of these people was given the law. You know, a lot of the stuff they do is just human nature. You feel me? Like thou shalt not kill, stuff like that. That's just human nature. But when it comes down to in depth, they don't do none of the stuff we do. We different than all these people.
And their laws are diverse from all people.
Right.
Neither the king's laws.
Right. And neither they keep the king's law. You know what the king's laws is? To celebrate birthdays. That's the king's law. Who the king right now? Donald Trump. And what's the king's laws? To stand up for the national anthem. They say it ain't a law, but when you don't do it, they take your job from you. So it must be a law then. You know? What they say, one man, one woman. We definitely ain't doing that. We having too many babies for that to be true.
Thanks.
We don't keep the king's laws. The customs in America, the stuff that's frowned upon in America, we don't keep that stuff. You know? We different than all the rest of these people. The stuff they do, we don't do. They have orgies and all type of lustful sex. We don't do that shit. You feel me? That's not our part of our culture. And the black people that do it is because they was jealous of the white man.
Right.
And his kingdom. But for the most part, we not like these people, man. We even got a saying that's white people shit.
Right.
We see white people do something, that's white people shit. We hear about something that happened, we be like, they white.
Right.
Because we don't keep their laws. We don't do the stuff they do. We different than these people, man. The Lord just used them to provoke us to jealousy. You go ahead.
Therefore, it is not for the king's profit to suffer them.
Right, don't suffer these people. Let these people die. You suffering these people. You let these people stay in your kingdom. Kill these people, man. He was trying to get the king to exterminate us. He wanted all us dead. He wanted all us dead and deported. You know, he was trying to get King Osiris to send his ICE agents out. Real talk. That's what he was trying to do. And the whole point of the book of Esther, because the Lord flipped it upside down and everything that he wanted to happen to us happened to him. And that's what's going to happen to the so-called white man today. All the stuff he's trying to do to us will happen to him. They just came out that the white women birth rate is lower than it's ever been. When he put abortion clinics in our neighborhood, how the hell that happened? They the ones suffering from all the drug epidemics. When he put crack in our neighborhood, how the hell is they the ones suffering? Because this happened all the time where they tried to come up with plots and plans against us and it ended up flipping on them.
Right.
Because they don't know that they don't understand. I ain't gonna say they don't know, they don't understand it. They are Esau. They the ones that sold their birthright for a piece of meat. You feel me? Which means they'll do anything for some temporary pleasure. All right, you can drop that. Let's go to Mark 13 and 24. we're gonna stop at 27.
Come on, son. The book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 24. But in those days, after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light.
Right. So now, you can read up for the sake of time. We ain't gonna do it, but it's talking about how it's gonna be false prophets and stuff like that. And after that, of course, we've seen the biggest false prophet in Martin Luther King. You feel me? So we can see that this is coming. This time that Christ prophesied about this is coming soon. You feel me? It's a little echo again. It's like, I don't know what that is.
Verse 25.
But wait, it's like my bad. But after that, after that troubles, the sun shall be darkened. That's talking about wisdom. There's no wisdom right now, and the moon shall not give her light. And that's talking about understanding. Wisdom and understanding is not going to be around. It's not there. You know, and you can see from the Epstein files that wisdom has been gone a long time ago. For you dumbass black people to step foot on that damn island, you a goddamn idiot if you think that one's gonna come back to bite you. You feel me? But ain't no wisdom and ain't no understanding, because everybody is just fighting to be rich and lustful and do whatever the hell they want to do in this place. And that's cool, because that's how we know this place is coming to an end.
Verse 25. And the stars of heaven shall fall.
Right, and the stars of heaven shall fall. This ain't talking about no shooting stars. This is talking about people. The people that's up there, that's high and mighty, like a cedar in Lebanon. These people is gonna fall. They falling. Look at the Epstein list. They just put it out. The stars is falling, man. They falling left and right.
And the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken.
Right, and the powers are shaking up. That's why nobody was talking about Diddy. It makes sense. Now we see why a lot of people weren't coming out to talk about Diddy. Shit, it's like we was the only ones talking about the nigga.
Right.
It's like, damn, nigga, did y'all, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about this stuff, huh? Oh, he locked up for being a freak. Nigga, what? That's all y'all got to say? That's all y'all got to say, huh? We, the UPK under Commander High, we the only ones is coming out to say we told y'all that these niggas was retarded and stupid and you shouldn't be following them. But y'all ain't even speaking about it. And that's because the powers that are in heaven have been shaken. They don't know if they next or not.
Right.
That's why they ain't want to say nothing about Diddy, because they didn't know if they was next.
Right.
They know that they've done some wild shit too. You feel me? And now the powers ain't really powerful no more.
Verse 26. And then shall they see the Son of Man come in the clouds with great power and glory.
Right, and that's talking about Christ, the Son of Man. That's what's gonna happen. You feel me? After wars and rumors of wars and all that stuff, eventually you're gonna see Christ coming. You feel me?
Verse 27. And then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect from the four winds.
Right, and that's all. That's what I'm saying. That's what we trying to get everybody ready for. We trying to get everybody ready for Christ's return. Otherwise, you could die with this place. You know, if that's what you want, then let it be the Lord's will. But if you don't want to die with this place, you're gonna have to get with the ISUPK and the Command and Honor. There's no other way around it. The church failed you. Farrakhan failed you. You feel me? Like it's over with. You really ain't got no other choice right now.
From the utmost part of the earth to the utmost part of heaven.
Right. That's what we trying to do. You know, right now we in a low state and we trying to get up high. We trying to get in heaven. You feel me? These people have lived in heaven for far too long, and it's about time they fall flat on their face. And now for us, the humble, the ones that stayed humble, stayed down with the Lord, so now we get up now in the uttermost part of heaven. Real talk. But yeah, that's what we trying to get everybody ready for. That's the whole point. You feel me? Of us teaching this truth is try to get everybody ready for Christ's return. You feel me? And you can be either in a low state when he come back, or you could be in a high state. It just depends on the work you've done. You know, if you want to stay in the world and smoke blunts and fuck white bitches, don't be mad if you a janitor in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
You pushing around that push broom, can't be mad. You know, we're trying to get everybody ready. But last scripture, if you could go to Romans 8:19, we ended with that.
Come on, guys. Book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God.
Right. And these creatures, which is these other nations, they waiting on us, man. They waiting on the sons of God. You feel me? They waiting on us to rule this place. Because the white man ruling it, everybody's in tribulation. Everybody going through it. The so-called white man running this place. Everybody's sick of the so-called white man running this place. But everybody also know the Chinese can't do it either. The Japanese, they can't do no better. The Africans, stop it. It's a shithole country. Feel me? So who else is left? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, we the ones that's up next for this job, man. Like, real talk. We up next for this job. The so-called white man's country is about to fall apart. And all these heathen nations is waiting on us to rule this planet, man. Feel me? Everybody waiting on us. Shit, the Most High Christ waiting on us. We choose to keep sinning. You know? Real talk. But that's the end of tonight's class, you feel me? Go ahead, clap that up. Real talk. We're in that, you feel me? Give a salute, you feel me? Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Barakathum, Yahweh Shema Thumb, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Tune in class every Monday, Tuesday, 7 o'clock, Monday, 9 o'clock. Tune in to the podcast every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. April 4th, Passover, $200. You feel me? Pay your tithes, ISUPK.com.